Hello, beautiful. How are you today? I am so excited to be here. If you are new to Healings and Readings with Deepal, I am Deepal Shah, your self care expert and medical intuitive. And I'm very excited to be here. I see some of you are already putting in the comments, hello, good evening. And so I'm so happy that you are here with me today. We're going to be talking about your heart. I've been guided through many of my clients today that the heart energy is coming up very strong, whether you've had a loss, whether you are grieving over something or someone, whether you actually have heart disease. And right now, what I want you to do as you're joining in, for those of you that are here, Amanda, Maria, Jacksky, Destiny, Corina, what I want you to do is invite people that you know that can benefit from today's healings and readings. Tag them. If you are on Facebook, you'll be able to tag them. If you are on YouTube, I want you to just enjoy this space because I don't think you could tag people on YouTube. I wish we could, but I don't think we can. Hello, Benny. Hello, Lucianne. And I also want to know who is our first timers today. Who's our first timer? If you are joining for the first time, I want to welcome you. Just say yes in the comments if you're here for the very first time and new to my work. Okay. Like I said, I am a self-care expert and a medical intuitive, and I love diving into bodies, listening to what bodies have to say, and especially listening to your body. Okay. We all have illnesses. We are suffering from something. But today we're going to be talking about your broken heart. Okay, and let's see what the guides have for you today. Okay, I'm going to actually do a 2-card reading. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the guides have to say. Amanda Allen, welcome, Amanda. First time joining live. Thank you. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are on Facebook, as I am picking out a card for you, please do tag somebody or share this out with anybody that you know on your timeline, any group that you know that would like to join us today. Okay? Sharing, caring this beautiful heart of ours. Okay? Now, let's see what's coming up. Your heart. As I'm tapping into your heart, so many of you are grieving. You're feeling alone. You're feeling angry. Your heart is telling me that there is so much more that you want to do, but you're stuck in this space. You're stuck in this time. You hate being in this 3D. You're ready to elevate. You are so ready for a new dimension of you. You're ready to take on more and more spiritually because you want to grow spiritually, but there's things in this 3D that are keeping you anchored here, anchored in this body that you can't get past. And this is just a channeled message from my guide team to you. And so if this resonates with you, please write resonates in the comments. And thank you, Amanda, for inviting Gwendolyn. I hope she will join us. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Elizabeth says, Amanda Allen, send me a friend request for your accurate reading. Thank you. And so my readings are done through my guide team. Okay. And if you're not familiar with energy healing, I do provide readings, scans, and healings. And that's my passion, to help men, women, and pets feel better, live life, and learn to heal themselves. Okay. Not pets, but the humans. Yes. But I do help pets as well, and I help children. So today's message is, it is a lot of emotions are coming up. There is a desire to move on. It's 8 of water. And it's interesting because the same card I think came up last time or the last 2 times, one other time that I did a reading. And I have over like 60 cards here, and it's amazing how this one keeps coming up. So a lot of you are feeling like you're underwater, you're drowning. There is a desire to move on and do something for yourself on a spiritual level. There's like this tug of war happening within you. And so you're feeling it maybe in your heart space, like, oh, God, I wish, I want, I desire. And if you've ever told yourself that, oh, I want this so bad, right? How many of you have told yourself that, like, I just want this so bad, and you put your hand literally on your heart? Say yes in the comments if you have done that. So what the guides, the angels are telling you today is that you do have this desire to move on. Benny says, totally resonates. Yeah. And the search for something more meaningful. There is a search for something so much more meaningful, and each of you have something to give. You just don't know how, you don't know where, you don't know who to, or who deserves it, or who you could trust to let in your life, and it hurts your heart. There is spiritual and emotional growth coming for you, and I'm so happy to be here on this journey with you today. So happy. The second card that I picked up for you is Archangel Zadkiel. Take in this energy right now. Take this in. Put your hand on your heart and take this energy in. And I'm just going to hold this card for a moment. Just breathe Archangel Zadkiel's energy in. Allow this Archangel to be in your life, to be your guide right now. Ask this Archangel to be in your life right now. Notice where you feel this Archangel. Is this Archangel on the right or the left of you, or behind you, or in front of you? Do you see the light of this Archangel? Do you feel this Archangel? What this beautiful Archangel is saying, and the message for us today, is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and waiting for the perfect timing. Remember, I did say there's a tug of war between you and the spirit world, you and your spirituality, you and this 3D world. So there is a balance needed. And this came very clear to us today. How many of you feel these energies right now? How many of you feel the Archangel coming through? Ooh, I got shivers. Oh, I love working with my guides and my archangels and angels. And I teach you how to do that as well through my program, Quantum Body Awakening, which is going to open up again next year. So be sure to take a look out for it if you're wanting to learn energy healing. And Amanda says, I feel that searching for the meaningful. Yeah, the meaningful. Jackski says, I want to be with my best friend or boyfriend, I'm assuming. I don't know what BF means. It's either best friend or boyfriend or both. Oh, boyfriend. Okay. And I got him to be able to move into my house so I don't have to sell it and lose a ton of money and space. Well, it's beautiful how you manifested that, right? Just because you want something doesn't mean you're being greedy. Okay? So let's clear that. Clear, cancel, delete. Just because I have a need for something, desire something, doesn't mean that I'm being greedy. There's sufficient amount of things, anything for everyone out here. All right. So All right. Let's see. Amanda says Zadkiel was behind me on the right side. Beautiful energy. I'm so glad. So, this is what I want you to share with me. If you would like a healing, because I always pick people who are here to do a reading and healing and a scan on. And today we're working with the heart energy. So tell me, do you have heart disease? Do you have palpitations? Do you have high blood pressure? Do you have diabetes? Are you having neuropathy? Are you having any symptom of a broken heart pain that shows up randomly? Have you been through some form of grief? What are you going through? I see some of you are saying yes, but I want you to be specific. If you want a healing and a reading and a scan, please tell me your specific issue so that I can help you. And while you guys type it in the comments, what I want to share with you is tomorrow, one of my healers who is an amazing and powerful healer, Michelle Warner, will be doing adrenal gland healing. She's going to help you restore your adrenal glands. You might ask, well, what are adrenal glands? Well, you know, when you feel exhausted, you're tired, you're stressed, you're burnt out, you're overwhelmed, you're feeling all these things where you're in fight or flight, it's because it's your adrenals taking on so much energy. It could be overactive or underactive, and we're going to help you discover that. So if you want to join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, we would love for you to join us. I have already shared the link in the comments, as well as I did share it in the comments, but I could post it again if you guys need it. I'm going to put it right here, and you could check out her package as well. But I'm going to go ahead and put adrenals. We are going to be going live right on the page, so you could find that information there. I just posted it. Okay, guys? All right. So let's pick our first viewer. All right, Lucianne. All right, nice to meet you, my dear. Recent diagnosis of high blood pressure, diabetes, and nerve pain. Everything I mentioned, I must have been picking up on your energy, honey. All right, so. Lucianne, there has been a lot of heartbreak in your life. There's been a lot of trauma, and there's been a lot of distrust and dishonesty from other people. There also has been betrayal. And because you like to hold things, organize it around your heart, you take things to heart very easily, and you're having a hard time letting go. Let me know if this information resonates with you. It's coming directly from the guides, from the angels, from the masters, and they would like to help you today. Okay? The diabetes, your pancreas is stuffed with emotions. It has so much emotion stuff, it feels like a pressure cooker. It's getting ready to explode. Of course, there is an insulin, a physiological issue there. Yes, of course. However, emotionally, energetically, there's emotions. And the nerve pain. There is one person right now that gets on your nerves. There is a compression in the head, and I'm feeling it right in this area in the back. Please let me know if this information resonates with you right now. And so I'm going to go ahead and start releasing the pain that I feel right here, because it almost feels as if you hit your head against something. I don't know if you've ever had a collision, a concussion. Please let me know in the comments, okay? And if you are ready to receive this healing, please say yes. And Lucienne, I see that you are writing back and you are saying yes, back of head, nerve pain. Okay, so I'm on the right track, guys. Thank you for telling me. When you leave comments as I'm doing a reading, it gives me a guidance as to whether or not this information resonates with you. Okay, it's really important. Okay, wonderful. So Lucienne, do me a favor and let me know if you are sensitive to energy healing and if you have had energy healing before I start, because I just want to make sure that you are able to receive. Okay. And I see you said yes, but let me know how sensitive you are and if you have had energy healing done before. Just say yes. And I'm just tapping in and I'm going into your heart space. And anyone else who is dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, and nerve pain, please say yes if you would like to receive this energy. And we thank Lucienne for bringing this forward, okay? Whew. Now, sometimes there's humming, toning, light language that comes through, okay? And Lucienne says, yes, I've had energy healing. Okay, so I'm going into your fourth chakra. Fourth chakra is the heart energy, okay? It's blocked for you. But the other one that's blocked for you is also your second and your fifth, okay? What these are telling me is that these blockages are saying that you feel unsafe. You don't have the greatest relationship with somebody in your life. It's also telling me that, again, a lot of pain that you have endured that you're holding on to in your heart and that you've never spoken up. You're an introvert. Okay, you keep things inside. You like to bottle it up and it expands your energy. I don't know if you're dealing with weight as well, but it expands your energy, is how I see it. Now, tell me if I'm on the right track, Lucienne. I'm just going to work with your heart today, but I highly recommend that you book a session, okay? Go to anandaforlife.com and be sure to book a session with me. You could go to schedule a session and we could go a lot deeper than just this, okay? But feel the energy in your heart right now, right outside of your heart. And it almost feels like your body wants to move this way. Yeah, you're dealing with weight, okay? Your body wants to move and allow it to move. And anyone else out there, if your body wants to move, do some crazy things, it's okay. And put your hand on your heart, Lucienne, and everyone else out there, put your hand on your heart. Let your body move. It's just moving out this energy. If you need to yell and scream and however your body wants to let this energy out, allow it to do so. You don't need to hold back. You don't need to. This is your time to heal. Okay? All right, Lucienne, notice how that feels as I balance the pressure and take that pressure off of you that you've put on yourself for so long. Ugh. Woo. And I like to use this imagery of you flushing everything down the toilet. Okay, you're flushing everything away. How does that feel? Beautiful. All right, Lucienne, let me know how you're doing, okay? And anyone else who wants to share in the comments, how are you doing after this healing, this mini healing? All right. I would love to work for a half hour, a good 45 minutes with you guys. But unfortunately, we don't have that much time for, for each one of you. So I definitely recommend that you get a session. Let's see. All right, so we have Tanya. Hello and welcome, my dear. Thank you for being here, I just want to say. And I understand your neck, your shoulder, and your pelvis hurt a lot. I don't know if you just fell or had a fall or something, but it almost feels like you're so stressed out, okay, that your body feels like it fell and what I could see is this image of a truck, like as if a truck ran over you. You know, we always say, oh, I'm so exhausted today. I feel like a truck ran over me. Well, I see that. Okay, and this pain that's coming through your neck and your shoulders, what I want you to do is start doing yoga if you're not doing yoga. For a lot of you who have neck and shoulder pain and even pelvis pain, yoga movements will help you. You can do the basic sun salutation to help get the energy moving and flowing. I used to have so much neck and shoulder pain. I cannot tell you how many people, massage therapists, energy healers, told me that I carry all my stress here. But it wasn't just that. I didn't know how to release that energy. And so I want to help you. I'm going to align your spine, okay? Because it's misaligned. And it's coming from the certain parts of your spine are holding on to a lot of pain from trauma that you've been through. There's one specific trauma and a male figure does come through. There's another trauma with a female figure that's coming through. But what I want to tell you is these are triggering, because understand this. We are these beings. We have this body. This body is made up of cells. And what happens is all the information, whether it's happened from another lifetime, whether the information is from our parents or in womb or conceptions, whether it's from our parents or siblings, we hold on to this energy in our cells. We hold on to this information, and this information triggers. It triggers at any point in time, and sometimes we don't understand it. But it's because it's karmic. And so as I'm tapping into your neck and your shoulders and your pelvis, there is relationships that need to be forgiven. There are relationships that need to be rekindled. There are cords that need to be cut. There is that neck and shoulder, which is bringing me to your heart. Okay, so I'm going to start working on the heart to heal the pain that you are holding right here. And that's going to help with the neck and shoulders as I align your spine. Okay, and if you want to receive this, for those of you who wish to receive this healing, please do say yes. Okay. All right, let me know how that feels, Tanya. And anyone else, let me know how you are feeling right now. Tell me if you feel taller, how your neck pain is, if your shoulder pain has gotten less, or if your pelvis has released and lightened up. Okay? If anyone is feeling that, please tell me exactly what you're feeling. I want to know right now, as I'm working on all of you at the same time as I'm working on Tanya. So please let me know what's happening. I see a lot of yeses. I want to know exactly what's releasing for you right now. Okay, so tell me what's going on. Don't be shy. Tanya says the pain is less in the shoulder and in the pelvis. Thank you. Beautiful. Paul says a little lighter. Wonderful. Paul, you're holding on to some stuff in the right side of your heart space. It's almost like this energy that's pulling. So I don't know if you're having any arm pain, shoulder pain, right on the right side of your body. But I can feel that there's a little restriction of letting go. Okay. And we could definitely work on this. Amba says, I'm in tears, not even sure why. So when we do energy healing, a lot of times you will show up, your body will want to release by sharing tears. And these tears are letting go of what you've been holding on to, that emotion that's so deep in the deepest layers of you. And so when we can unfold these layers, tears can run down our eyes. And we're working with the heart today, so you're definitely going to feel some tears, okay? So Paul says, yes, arm pain. Okay. Corina says, feel less painful. Cindy says, my right shoulder has had a lot of pain for the past 2 months. It still feels painful. Okay. When you still feel the pain and the intensity is still the same, that means we need to dive in deeper and start working through these layers. We as humans tend to pile on layers and layers of thoughts, feelings, emotions, and limiting beliefs, and these are all from the subconscious programs from our ancestors, from our parents, from our other lifetimes, from this lifetime, from in womb experiences. I mean, think about all the different lifetimes that you've taken on. I just had a client who has taken on 125 lifetimes. Just imagine how much she is carrying in her cells, how much information, how much programming. And she has diabetes, heart issues. She cannot control her blood pressure at all. And the medication's not helping, and the doctors cannot help. So what's happening here? And how can we focus on anything else when we are in pain? We can't. So let me help you get better. Okay? Lori says 125 lifetimes. That's a lot. Yeah. Lenore says better posture, more ease in shoulders, neck, and upper back. Thank you. I'm so glad, sweetheart. Cindy says that makes so much sense. This totally resonates. I'm so glad, Cindy. When I do my healings, I do usually 99% of the time tackle most of these issues of subconscious programming, because that's what I like to work with. We are such subconscious beings. And that's why a lot of people are looking for consciousness. That's why we practice mindful practices. Why else do you think that mindfulness has come to the surface right now? Why is everyone, all the influencers, everyone talking about mindfulness? It's because we are programmed through these subconscious cells and don't know what the hell we're doing. And I know you're here because you're on a spiritual journey. You're trying to find out how to be that conscious being. So let me start you off. Okay? Let me start you off because that's what I'm guided to do right now. Okay. So here's an exercise that I want you to do each and every day to become a more conscious being. Okay? And this is also going to help you with creating better karma or karma, you would say. So each and every day, I want you to do a meditation. And I know you're like, Deeple, I can't do meditations. I don't know how. I can't keep my mind still. Okay, well, I'm not worried about that. I'm really not worried about that. I'm not worried about your thoughts, and you shouldn't be either. What you should be saying right now is, yes, I can. Okay? So I want you to say that right now. Yes, I can. Okay? Now, this is how this meditation is going to go. All right? You're going to find one focal point, and you're going to focus on it for 10 minutes. Whether it's a tree, a leaf on a tree, or on the ground, okay? Find something, maybe even something in your house, a plant, a statue, anything you want, a book. I don't care if it's living, non-living. I want you to find a focal point. And you're going to focus on it for 10 minutes. You can set your timer if you want, but you can also put on some music, some Zen music, whatever you like, something calming. Okay, nothing crazy. And then what I want you to do is, once you do that, you can, while you're doing it, I want you to become one with it. I want you to get so involved in it that you become one with it, and you can feel its energy. You could feel its thoughts. You could feel its vibration and frequency as if it's you. You see yourself in it. Can you do that? I want you to say, I can meditate. Okay? This is the meditation practice I want you to do. And I want you to put, I can meditate in the comments. That way I know you are committed. Okay? So go ahead and put that in the comments, and I'm just going to wait for you to do that, because I want you to commit to yourself today that you can be this conscious being. There's nothing that's going to get in your way. Yeah, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lucianne. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Paul, for your commitment. Thank you, Amba. Jean, Benny, Juanita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this. Corina, Cindy, Facebook user. Yes, I can meditate. Okay, we're switching that subconscious belief of yours that I can't into I can, especially when it comes to meditation. Okay? So this is the meditation that I highly, highly recommend for you for the next week to 2 weeks. And I want, you are already committed to it. So you know what? You already made that commitment. You can't go back on your commitment to me. All right? Now, so you're just going to focus on one thing. You're going to pick a focal point, focus on it for 10 minutes. And that's all I want you to do. And play some music in the background, some nice Zen music. And that's your homework, okay? And watch how your heart feels after that. If you end up in tears, it's okay. It's okay. All right? Just watch how your heart feels after that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful times, guys. It is 2:04, and I am so happy to be here with you, as I always am on my Wednesdays. This is my favorite thing to do, and I am putting where you can join us for adrenal gland healing, and that is coming up tomorrow with Michelle Warner. I'm going to be in an interview with her. Well, I'm interviewing her tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about the adrenal glands. If you don't know much about your adrenal glands, come and find out if they are depleted, because it's easy to deplete our adrenal glands, feel tired, exhausted, fatigued, just feeling like you're in fight or flight all the time. And that's what I'm hearing from my clients. So Michelle said, you know what, Deeple, I would love to offer a program. And so we're going to be talking about that. And I'm going to put the link again so you could join us. Michelle, adrenal healing. So I hope you will join us at 11 a.m. Eastern. I just put it on the on Facebook and YouTube. You can go to that link right now, and if you want to purchase the program, I would highly recommend you do so. Okay? It is one amazing program, and Michelle is a powerful healer who has studied under me, and she has learned the entire quantum body awakening technique. And so she is very, very powerful in what she does. She's amazing. And I already see some of you are saying, yes, thank you. I would love to learn more about the program. Cindy, take a look at it. And you can also go to anandaforlife.com and find all the programs under shop if you look at recommended healers. But if you have any questions, you can always contact me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. Okay, guys? And I love you. And thank you so much for taking the time for being here and allowing me to be part of your journey. It's always an honor. And again, thank you and namaste, everybody.